love your look. From your shoes, your dress,
I tried.
and your hair is gorgeous.
Thank you.
This is all you. It looks natural. It's not?
Nope.
Good matching.
Nothing on me is all me. Let's start out with that.
My kind of girl.
Okay. Welcome back to Power Your Life. My guest today is Siggy Flicker. You've seen her on VH1's Why Am I Still Single? And Siggy is one of the most successful matchmakers from New York, and she rejoins us tonight with tips on finding true love that can last. Plus, she's going to answer some of the questions that we've received on dating dilemmas. You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, great. Because we do have some questions that people emailed in.
I love it.
And but you've been on so many shows. We just saw the
Wendy's my favorite. Yes, Wendy's my favorite.
Dr. Phil.
Love him. Hoda and Kathy Lee. Good Morning America. A lot of them.
You certainly get around, right? And it's great because people need to know
I
about
can help,
love,
yes.
but also they need to know about love and dating.
Yes.
And
Why not?
That's very important to
Everybody needs somebody to give good advice.
Right.
Good advice is very rare to come.
And you're an expert at it.
It's worked for me in my life. I'd like to share it with others.
Well, let's share it with some people here. So this is Michelle, who's 46, and she's recently divorced, and she has a daughter who's 8 years old. And she writes, how do you know when it's the right time to introduce the guy that you're dating to your children?
Beautiful question. Okay, so I'm 46 years old, and I can relate to that. Here's what I did through my experience. I believe it takes 3 to 6 months to get to know somebody. You never know who that person is. You can't possibly know if you love somebody right away. Wait 3 to 6 months for you to get to know them, and then wait another 6 months. I did not introduce my kids to Michael, who is my husband, for a year. Now, you don't have to, it's not a set in stone a year, but wait 3 to 6 months until you really know this person's character.
But can you introduce him as a friend, or her as someone to just not to go near at all?
I believe for the first 3 to 6 months, get to know this person. Why introduce him as a friend and then all of a sudden, Mommy, where's your friend? Because you found out that he cheated on you with your best friend's friends. Right. No, you don't want friends like that around my kids. My kids are sacred to me. I'll introduce you with you. Oh, I'd like you to meet somebody. I've been with them, and there's no guarantee that that relationship is going to work a year later. But at least I know for myself this person's character and morals, and I'm going to wait at least 6 months. Take a little bit further to introduce them to my babies.
Now, Michelle didn't write this question. This is me as you're talking, and I'm thinking, well, what happens? You're going out and you're dating this person. What do you tell your kids?
Mommy's going on a date.
With who, Mommy?
I'm going on a date with a person by the name of Michael, and guess what? If he's special, and only if he's special, I'm going to introduce him to you.
And next week, Mommy, so is Michael special?
I don't know yet, but when I know, I'm going to tell you. My little pumpkin pie. I mean,
so you can keep it going.
You could keep it going, but they're like, well, why are you not showing us? Why are you not bringing Michael around? Because I'm protecting my babies. That's what a mother does.
And it's okay to tell your
Why not? They feel more special.
Right,
You're my baby. I'm not going to bring you around anybody unless I know if I like that person.
Now, guys often tend to bring a female into the picture much sooner when they're single and they have kids.
Right.
But the same rule applies to them?
Absolutely. You don't want to confuse a child. Divorce is very, very, very hard on children. First of all, till this day, and I'm remarried, my children's biggest wish is, Mommy, one day will you get back together with Daddy? I mean, they're children. That's what they want.
That's what they want.
And I say, it's not going to happen, but I love your daddy, and he's very, very happy.
And he's always there. He's
there, but you don't want to confuse them anymore.
Let's get on to the next question. Okay, so they say that there's a fine line between love and hate, and this is from Tammy, who wants to know if she should be concerned that the guy that she's dating, he's talking incessantly about his ex-wife, that he can't stand her. She wants to know, is that a sign that the ex is on his mind, or is that also just a red flag?
Well, no, because if they have children, if they don't have children together and he's talking about his ex-wife, then he's still in love with his ex-wife. I'm not sure if they have kids involved, but when there are kids involved, you're always going to have your significant other talk about the ex. My husband talks about his ex-wife, and we stopped all that because it was a negative situation. So whenever there's a toxic, negative situation and kids are involved, they're not talking about their ex-wives because of their ex-wives. They're talking about it because there's a situation with the kids that arouse that they are upset about.
So they need to talk it out.
They need to talk it out. So I say, why don't we handle it this way? Well, that's a great idea, sweetheart. But if somebody's talking about their ex-wife and there's no kids involved, that is 100% a red flag to say, take the L out of lover, this relationship is over. No, that's a no-no.
You have a book coming out soon.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Well, I worked really, really hard on it, and after I did the show, it's just going to be rules on how to date and how to keep love, because I believe that love is like a car, okay? So everybody picture your favorite car. If it's a Jeep Cherokee, because my husband sells Jeeps, I like to picture Jeep Cherokees, but you have to have all the right tires with air.
But a car you can't keep forever.
That's right. But what happens is that when you have the tires that work together and they're full of air, which is physical, intellectual, spiritual, and emotional, and all the tires are working, and you have a working relationship, a car that can get from point A to point B, don't forget to put the gas in the car. The gas is the actual work that happens once you're married, once you're in a relationship. You have to continue the work.
So do the work, keep that relationship going.
Get the oil change, put gas in the car, live your life to the fullest. If you're unhappy, don't be afraid of divorce. You deserve, everybody deserves to be happy. The goal in life is to be happy. If you're not happy, don't let fear get in your way.
Siggy Flicker, thank you so much for your tips, and it's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Mine. When we come back, she's a mom on a mission. Iris Shamus will show us her kid-friendly products that help children manage food allergies and more. Stay with us.